You're watching KSG State Series. In this video, we are going to talk about the state of Madhya Pradesh. Facts collected are based on the questions asked on Madhya Pradesh in competitive examinations. The capital city of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. Nickname for Madhya Pradesh is Heart of India due to its central geographical location. Madhya Pradesh has boundaries with Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Gujarat. Madhya Pradesh is the second largest Indian state in size. It is rich in minerals, especially diamond and copper. Madhya Pradesh boasts of the largest forest cover in terms of area. Talking about the topography of the state, Madhya Pradesh is a part of peninsular plateau of India lying in north-central part, whose boundary can be classified in the north by the plains of Ganga, Yamuna, in the west by the Aravalli, east by the Chhattisgarh plain, and in the south by the Tapti valley and the plateau of Maharashtra. The topography of Madhya Pradesh is defined by the Narmada Son valley. It is a narrow and long valley extending through almost the whole of the state from east to west. Son valley forms the upper part. Shahdol and Siddhi districts lie in this valley. The lower part forms the Narmada valley. The Son valley is narrower than Narmada valley, and alluvial deposit is also comparatively poor and thin. Therefore, Narmada Valley is more important than Son Valley for agricultural activities. To the north of this valley lie the Central Highlands, to the south the Satpura-Maikal Ranges, and to the southeast the Eastern Plateau. These three form the natural physiographic regions into which the state is divided. The Central Highlands are spread between the Narmada Son Valley and the Aravalli Ranges to the west in a triangular form. The highlands slope towards the north and drain into the Yamuna. Talking about the important rivers of the state, Narmada originates from Amarkantak. It flows through a rift valley. Its tributaries are Barna, Burhner, Kundi, Tava, Machna, Denva and Chota Tava. Tapi originates from Multai of Betul. Son, Betwa, Dasan, Shipra, Kain and Pench are other important rivers. And now let's tell you about the waterfalls located in the state. Dhuandhar Jabalpur. It is located in Bheda Ghat. It is a beautiful tourist spot at Jabalpur city. Here, Narmada River passes through Marble Rock. Bee Fall is located at Pachmadi Hill Station in Madhya Pradesh. It is a tourist destination on Satpura Hills. Patalpani is also another important waterfall. Chachai waterfall is located in the jungles of Madhya Pradesh. It is located in an area famous for its scenic beauty. The rare white tigers lie in the Chachai Falls. The falls are situated on the banks of the river Bihar in the Rewa district of Madhya Pradesh. Kain-Betwa Interlink Canal. It will link Kain River with Betwa River. It will supply drinking water and water for irrigation to Bundelkhand region of MP and UP, which is a drought-prone area. The project is opposed by many environmentalists as it will subsume a vast tract of Panna Tiger Reserve, affecting the wildlife, especially the tiger population. Now let us tell you about the various national parks in the state. Bandhavgarh National Park and Tiger Reserve. It has the highest density of Royal Bengal tigers in the world. It also has prehistoric caves. Kanha National Park and Tiger Reserve. It is one of the largest parks in Madhya Pradesh where the Royal Bengal tigers are found in good numbers. The park is respected globally for saving the Barasingha from near extinction. Satpura National Park and Tiger Reserve is located in Hoshangabad district of Madhya Pradesh in central India. It is spread over Satpura Hills on highlands of central India. Its name Satpura is a Sanskrit word which simply means 7 hills. The Sanjay National Park and Tiger Reserve is located in Siddhi. Madhav National Park is in Shivpuri. Van Vihar National Park is in Bhopal. Gugua Fossils National Park is in Dindori. Panna National Park and Tiger Reserve is also one of the national parks. Pench National Park and Tiger Reserve is named after the river Pench, which streams through this area. This is the land that encouraged Rudyard Kipling to write about the old-time favorite, The Jungle Book. The wildlife sanctuaries located in Madhya Pradesh are Ralamanda Wildlife Sanctuary, Son Ghadial Wildlife Sanctuary, Ratapani Wildlife Sanctuary, Bagdara Wildlife Sanctuary, Virangana Durgavati Sanctuary, Sailana Wildlife Sanctuary, Noradehi Wildlife Sanctuary, Ghatigaon Wildlife Sanctuary. The Great Indian Bustard is found here. Bori Wildlife Sanctuary, Pain Wildlife Sanctuary, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Carrera Wildlife Sanctuary. The Great Indian Bustard is also found here. Kane Ghadial Wildlife Sanctuary, Kheoni Wildlife Sanctuary, Narsingarh Wildlife Sanctuary, National Chambal Wildlife Sanctuary, Pachmadi Wildlife Sanctuary, Panpatha Wildlife Sanctuary, Kuno Wildlife Sanctuary. There have been talks of Asiatic lions to be shifted here in Kuno Wildlife Sanctuary, Pench Wildlife Sanctuary, Sanjay Dubri Wildlife Sanctuary, Singhori Wildlife Sanctuary, Sardarpur Wildlife Sanctuary. It is famous for the Kharmor bird, Orcha Wildlife Sanctuary, and Gangao Wildlife Sanctuary. Pachmadi, Achanakmar, and Panna are the biosphere reserves of the state. Diamond is found in Panna, copper is found in Malanchkhand in Balaghat district, limestone is found in Satna, sandstone is found in Kaimur range in Rewa district, and manganese is found in Balaghat and Chhindwara. Shifting focus to the culture of Madhya Pradesh. Some of the famous dance forms in the state are Karma, performed by Gond and Oraon tribe, Muria, Gangor, Kaksar, performed by Abushmaria tribe, Bhagoria, Ahirai, and Bareri. Malvi, Nimadi, Bundeli, and Bagheli are the languages of Madhya Pradesh. And now let us tell you about the famous festivals of the state. Khajuraho is one such festival. Singhasta or the Kumbh in Ujjain is also known as Singhasta. It is a grand and one of the holiest fairs of the country. It has got very high religious values and is held here in a cycle of every 12 years when Jupiter enters the Leo sign of the zodiac known as the Singh Rashi. Tansen Music Festival is celebrated in Gwalior. Chetiyagari Vihara Festival in Sanchi and Bhagoria is celebrated in Jhabua. Mahakal Temple is located in Ujjain. Khajuraho Temple is another important temple. Omkareshwar Temple is situated in Khandwa, and Bhojpur Shiv Temple is also among the famous temples of Madhya Pradesh. Mandu is an ancient city in Malwa region of MP. It is famous for its beautiful architectures. Other important sites include Rani Roopmati's Pavilion, Baz Bahadur's Palace, Jami Masjid, Hoshang Shah's Tomb, Jahaz Mahal, Hindola Mahal, and Rewa Kund. Chalcolithic sites belonging to Kavatha culture and Malwa culture have also been discovered. And now let us tell you about the World Heritage Sites in the state. Sanchi Buddhist Monuments. Sanchi, variously known as Kakanaya, Kakanava, Kakanada Bota, and Bota Sri Parvata in ancient times, has a singular distinction of having remarkable specimen of Buddhist art and architecture right from the early Mauryan period. Sanchi is famous in the world for stupas, monolithic Ashokan pillar, temples, monasteries, and sculptural wealth. It was Emperor Ashoka who laid the foundations of a religious center at Sanchi. He erected the great stupa here after redistribution of mortal remains of Lord Buddha for erecting several stupas all over the country in order to spread Buddhism. The great stupa of Sanchi displays an austere grandeur and the exquisite carvings of the doorway depicting in detail the significant episodes and miracles from Lord Buddha's life and events depicted in the Buddhist Jatak stories. During the Gupta period, some temples were also built and sculptures were added, displaying the classical grace and simplicity of the era. Since the 14th century, Sanchi remained deserted and uncared for till 1818 when General Taylor rediscovered the site. Sir John Marshall established an archaeological museum in 1919 which was later transformed into the present site museum at Sanchi. Rock shelters of Bhimbetka. Over 600 rock shelters of Bhimbetka have been discovered. Over 600 rock shelters have been discovered in Bhimbetka. About 500 caves have rock paintings which depict the life of prehistoric cave dwellers. Bhimbetka was brought to the notice of academic world by V.S. Wakankar in the year 1957 to 1958, which led to further research in the area of rock art. Group of temples Khajuraho. The ancient Kharjura Vahaka represent today a distinct pattern of art and temple architecture of its own, reminding one of the rich and creative period it witnessed during the Chandela rule. Chandela rulers who adorned it with numerous tanks, scores of lofty temples of sculptural grace and architectural splendor. The local tradition lists 85 temples, but now only 25 are standing examples in various stages of preservation. But for Chausat Yogini, Brahma and Mahadeva, which are of granite. All the other temples are of fine-grained sandstone, buff, pink or pale yellow in color. Yasovarman, AD 954, built the temple of Vishnu, now famous as Lakshman Temple. It is an ornate and evolved example of its time, proclaiming the prestige of the Chandelas. The largest and grandest temple of Khajuraho is the immortal Kandarya Mahadeva, which is attributed to King Ganda. The recent excavation at Bija Mandal in Jatkara near Khajuraho has revealed the remains of a huge temple base datable to 11th century AD, which extends over 4 meters than the largest known temple. Some of the important institutions in Madhya Pradesh are Raja Ramanna Center for Advanced Technology in Indore, Central Institute of Agricultural Engineering in Bhopal, Defense Research and Development Establishment in Gwalior, Indian Institute of Forest Management in Bhopal, National Research Center for Soybean in Indore, Indian Institute of Soil Science in Bhopal, National Research Center for Wheat Science in Jabalpur. Talking about the railway headquarters in the state, West Central Railway is located in Jabalpur. Important tribal groups are Paiga, Bharia, Bhil, Kond, Halba, Korku, Maria, Saharia, Panika and Agaria. Now let us tell you some important facts about Madhya Pradesh. Pitampur is an industrial complex and air cargo complex. Bijaipur is a fertilizer plant based on natural gas from HBJ pipeline. Hoshangabad has a security paper mill. Devas has a banknote press. Nepanagar has a newsprint factory. Bina has a refinery project. The famous traditional handicrafts and handloom clothes of Madhya Pradesh are Chanderi and Maheshwari. Bagh Caves are the 7 Buddhist rock-cut caves situated on the bank of Baghini River. Madhya Pradesh, in its present form, came into existence on the 1st of November 2000 following its bifurcation to create a new state of Chhattisgarh. The undivided Madhya Pradesh was founded on the 1st of November 1956. Bhoj wetland is in Bhopal. It is a Ramsar site. Remains of Homo erectus have been found from Hathnora in Narmada Valley. The bark print is a kind of block printing. It is a handicraft of MP.